Hawaii, 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 Hawaii. You can see I've got my new forest green t-shirt on. Styling. This is the last Monday in September. It's Monday 29. Tomorrow's 30. Then Wednesday will be the 1st of October. And I made a video last night. I don't know what I was talking about. Talking about the extraterrestrials. And so apparently the website I was talking about, ivantic.com, it's now up for sale. It's up for sale, $5,795. So everything that I was saying that you can read the book on ivantic.com, forget about it. It's to go and read the book online. It is ivantic.info, not ivantic.com. If you go to ivantic.info, you can read the book. Okay? Or just simply type into the Google search engine, The Biggest Secret by David Icke, PDF. It'll bring up a list and select the one that says Ivantic, and that'll take you right to it. Okay, but it's not ivantic.com like I was saying. It's ivantic.info. Okay. See, there's a lot of people in here. Too bad I don't have no topics to talk about. So, well, it's Monday morning. It was cold. This is the first cold morning. I actually put on a sweatshirt this morning, but I took it off because I knew the sun was going to come out and it was going to warm it up. But now we've got overcast. So, I don't know if it's going to burn off or what it's going to do. So does anyone have any questions about the extraterrestrials, the book that I showed last night? But you can go online right now and read it. Read the pages that I was talking about. The page I started reading last night talks about Madonna and other famous people, namely the rulers, our rulers at the highest levels. And I forgot my glasses, so I have to use these, and they're all smudged up. Okay, I see some people coming in the comments. Let's read the comments. From UFOs to what? If you go on YouTube and you look for that movie that David Icke recommends in the book to find out about these extraterrestrials, it's called V, miniseries. And you can take a look at the spaceship on there. It looks funky. This was back this was back in the 80s when that movie came out. It was 1983. And you can see the picture of their spaceship. You'll probably laugh when you see it. It's V, the miniseries, full episodes. Unidentified. I don't know what UIA stands for. Sicko, I don't know what UIA stands for. Can you tell the people where you're from? Are you from the United States, United Kingdom? And what UIA stands for? Yeah, I don't really have anything to talk about. I just wanted to clear that up. I just discovered that last night. I was showing. You probably didn't catch it because it wasn't on vertical live feeds. I did it in horizontal mode, so there was nobody in the room. There was only like 1 or 2 people that came into the room last night. So I said that I was going to go on the live feeds, the vertical live feeds right now, today, and let the people know that it's not ivantic.com no more. It's ivantic.info. The website ivantic.com is up for sale. And I was telling the people that I had a website way back when I was building these parasite zappers and blood electrifiers, controversial devices that nobody else in the whole United States was building. I was the only one building them, selling them on eBay. That's what's so unique about this, because I have a background in electronics, and anybody who had a background in electronics, I guess if they by chance, got involved in this electro devices, you can't really even say certain words, they wouldn't do it, because they would be all over you like flies on rice. The secret intelligence agencies would be all over you like flies on rice. 15, 20 years ago, or back in 2009, it was a different place. You couldn't even talk about any of this stuff that the people are talking about now on these social media, anything doing with wellness. And well, at this time, I was building these devices and selling them on eBay to people all around the world, all around the globe. And I was going hard and heavy on it. And I was learning, computer stuff at college, learning Word and all this stuff. Computers that just barely came out. I got my computer in 2005, I think it was. And I started my own website. I was building my own website, and I hardly sold anything off the website. Everything was being sold on eBay. But still, I made this website, and I named it discountzappers.com. And then I was saying how Yahoo took over the website, right? They became the owners of it or something like that. And they changed it so that I didn't know how to build the website anymore. And at this time, I was going through financial difficulties. They were trying to sabotage the business. Anybody who would get involved in that, they would sabotage them. They'd be all over them like flies on rice. And so they sabotaged the business, and I could barely afford to pay for the website. But then they pulled the rug out, and I couldn't even design the website no more, and I lost the website. Somebody else bought it. It's discountzappers.com. If you go to that website now, it's getting billions of views, probably thousands of millions of views. If you go check it out, you'll see. But that used to be my website. I'm the one who invented it. It was discountzappers.com. I'll go in and check it out later on. But yeah, Ivantic.info, not Ivantic.com, is where you can read the book now, right now, if you want to. And I'm sure after you read a few pages, you'll want to get the book. Because like I said, it's loaded with information from start to finish. So, hello, Radha, Yakta. So I guess that's all I've really got to share this morning. This last Monday of September. Last night I showed, I've got my cranberry juice in here, and I showed the cranberry juice, and I read the ingredients, and it looks like us talking about this stuff, what they're doing to the food supply in the United States is getting the bozos to clean the stuff up. Because I read the ingredients off of the thing. I can show it to you now. They took the garbage out of it. Like on this, I can't really complain about the amount of natural product they're using now. I won't say the word because it's got negative, things. People think that it's bad. I don't know who did that, but they, try to make it out like this is bad when it's natural. And so on this product, the cranberry, I can't really address it very much, but like on apple juice, that's our next endeavor, apple juice. But the cranberry juice, they cleaned it up. Okay. If you read the ingredients, it's the Clover brand at Dollar General cranberry juice. They took out the crap, namely high fructose corn syrup. They took it out. Okay. Now, other juices like apple juice, which is really super good for you. But apples have a lot of sugar content. And so if you drink gallons and gallons of it, you have to brush your teeth because it has so much sugar. But there's this thing called the Amazing Liver Flush. Okay, you can read it in Hulda Clark's book. The famous guy who is no longer with us, I suspect there's some foul play. His name was Andreas Moritz, and he wrote a really fabulous book. It was called The Amazing Liver Flush. And he talked about doing a liver flush. Okay, so did Hulda Clark. And Hulda Clark says use apple juice. And so you drink a lot of apple juice because apple juice has this um, substance in it. Apple juice has phosphoric acid. And I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not pretending to be a medical doctor. Okay. I'm just telling you what the physicist Hulda Clark wrote in her book. And it has phosphoric acid in it. And phosphoric acid does something to calcium. And that's all I can say without getting in trouble, right? And so she uses apple juice. Okay, you take 3 of the big gallons of apple juice and you drink it over like a week, 7-day period. And you don't have to. You can buy phosphoric acid pills if you have an issue with sugar, because apples have a lot of sugar in them. But the reason why I'm talking about this is because if you look at apple juice, you go and you buy some apple juice, you will see that they put sugar in it, and it don't need no sugar. Apples are loaded with sugar, so we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But right now, they cleaned up the cranberry juice. They took out the high fructose corn syrup. You know what Kevin Trudeau wrote in his book about high fructose corn syrup, right? Well, they cleaned it up. That's amazing. And I don't know if you can give credit to JFK. I don't know if he has anything to do with it. Maybe he does. Who knows? But I think it's us, the people who are talking about this on the live feeds. I'm not the only one talking about it. There's some people, I think, over in Louisiana who are coming out saying, things people couldn't talk about before. Get good ideas like the vinegar. And this one is Bragg's vinegar. You can see I hardly have any left. But they came out with this good idea to take, I don't know if they use vinegar. I think they use water, but they take Himalaya salt or Celtic salt, any salt, that's good salt. It has minerals and everything. Hasn't been, all the good stuff's taken out, like the salt that they put in all the stuff. They take out the iodine and everything, where everybody knows that you absolutely need iodine for, can't speak too much about it. But the Bragg's vinegar, I can tell you, they say that the company's been bought out, but regardless, this one doesn't say organic on it no more or anything, but I can tell you that it's better. It tastes better than the other vinegars. It has a more bold, robust, nice, try it. Do a taste test. The Bragg's vinegar is good. And I mean, if you can't afford an extra $2 to spend on vinegar, then just buy the regular Walmart brand. I guess that's what I use, because some really cheap brand vinegars, it's not even brown. It's half brown, half white. And some of them's okay, but like if you go to Walmart, it's consistent, their brand, Walmart brand, what is it called? Equate, I think it's called. I forget what Walmart brand is. That's what I've been using, Walmart brand. But I picked this one up, and I'd rather use the Bragg's. It tastes more robust and better. And you mix the good salt in here. And that way you get the minerals, all the medicinal qualities of the good salt. Because the father of medicine, Socrates, I believe it was, the Greek physician and philosopher, said, "Let your food be your medicine, and your medicine be your food. And they were no dummies, believe me. If you go back and you read the first ever on planet Earth encyclopedia, it was by one of these great philosophers, Pliny. And Pliny, Pliny, the Greek philosopher. You go in and read his books. The first encyclopedia ever was on planet Earth. He talks about this. Not only does he talk about that, but he also talks about astrology. They knew everything about the stars. It's unbelievable. So that saying holds merit. Let your food be your medicine and your medicine be your food. So run down and get yourself some Bragg's vinegar. You can see I'm almost out of the vinegar. And it's pomegranate season in September, I believe it is. They're growing a lot of pomegranates around here now. I haven't got a chance to stop and get any. I didn't get any last year either, but I know a road around here where they grow them. When they open up on the tree, that's when they're really good. But you know that the peel of pomegranate is also antithelmintic, right? Just like they say avocado, the peel is antithelmintic. I just thought I'd let you know that. And I read that in the Encyclopedia of Medicinal Plants and Herbs by Andrew Chevalier, by DK Books out of the United Kingdom. So that's all I've got for right now. If you want to get on the same page and know what we're talking about, these extraterrestrials, they don't want the people to know about them. That's why they banned David Icke, because David Icke is the one who's been telling the people about it. He's also the one who told the people that the pandemic was a scam. Okay, and because of something related to this is why they got rid of him in the United States. In the United Kingdom, they also got rid of him. They told him they don't want him coming around. They forbid him to go into their country. Over 30 countries have got him banned from even going there because they don't want him talking to the people, going out on those roads with the megaphone. That's what he was doing during the pandemic. And but at least in Europe, at least they come out and say why they don't want him talking to the people, because they say that the people will go freaking frantic and it'll be, chaos if the people find out that the extraterrestrials are here. Where in the United States, they use some bogus excuse. You can go online and do research yourself and see the bogus excuse they're using to get rid of him. And to get on board, to know what we're talking about, you can go to ivantic.info. It's not ivantic.com. That website, they're actually trying to sell it. You can go to ivantic.info and read page 332 to 338, and you'll see the stuff that he's talking about. And then you'll be, up to speed, and you'll be on the same page of what we're talking about. And so that's all for right now. I've got to go, and we'll talk to you later. Today's Monday, September 28th. September the 28th. No, I don't know. What day is it? I'm supposed to have the date written down here. Yeah, today's the 29th. Okay, so I've got to go do something, and so read that, and then you'll be on the same page. Kevin, howdy. KC, that's not Casey Camera Boy, is it? You can read. Okay, so do that and you'll be on the same page. What else? There's something else, but I'll probably go back online because right now my mind was blood. I did not know what to do. That's 3 Strange Days by School of Fish, if you want to go listen to that song. So probably later on today, I know I'm missing something. But yeah, I'll go back online and bring you some more information. Okay, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking the video, and we'll talk to you a little bit later.